Stevie Nicks, the ethereal queen of rock and roll, a voice that has defined a generation, a woman whose music has become the soundtrack to our lives. At 76, her legacy is etched in the annals of rock history, a tapestry woven from chart-topping hits, iconic performances, and deeply personal lyrics that resonate with millions. But behind the music, behind the mystique, there's a lesser-known chapter of Stevie Nicks' life, a story of love, loss, and the enduring power of human connection. This is the story of the men who captured her heart, the men who inspired her music, the men who shaped the very essence of her artistry. This is the story of Stevie Nicks, the woman behind the music, the woman who loved and lost, the woman who turned her heartbreak into timeless art. Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, two names forever intertwined in the history of rock and roll. Their musical journey began in the hallways of Menlo Atherton High School, a chance meeting that ignited a creative spark and a romantic flame that would burn brightly, albeit erratically, for years to come. They performed together at a senior event, their voices blending seamlessly, their harmonies hinting at the magic they would create together. After graduation, their paths diverged briefly, but fate, it seems, had other plans. 2 years later, Buckingham, recognizing the undeniable power of their musical connection, invited Nicks to join his band, Fritz. This marked the beginning of their professional partnership, a collaboration that would take them from small clubs to opening for rock legends like Jefferson Airplane and Janis Joplin, immersing them in the exhilarating, often chaotic world of 1960s rock and roll. As Fritz faded into the background, Nicks and Buckingham's personal and professional bond deepened. They became more than just lovers, they became a musical force, their shared passion for music fueling their creativity and their tumultuous relationship providing the raw emotional fuel for their songwriting. In 1973, they released their debut album, Buckingham Nicks, a critical success that, while not a commercial hit, showcased their unique blend of folk, rock, and pop sensibilities. And it was this album, this testament to their combined talent, that caught the attention of Mick Fleetwood, the drummer and leader of the already established band, Fleetwood Mac. In 1975, Nicks and Buckingham joined Fleetwood Mac, a decision that would change their lives and the landscape of rock music forever. Their arrival breathed new life into the band, their unique sound and creative energy transforming Fleetwood Mac into a global phenomenon. But the pressures of fame, the demands of constant touring and recording, and the already volatile nature of their relationship began to take their toll. During the recording of their iconic album Rumors, the tension between Nicks and Buckingham reached a breaking point. Their painful breakup, a raw and emotional roller coaster, became the inspiration for some of the most iconic songs in rock history. Nicks channeled her heartbreak into the hauntingly beautiful Dreams, a song about lost love and the lingering hope for reconciliation. Buckingham, in turn, poured his anger and resentment into the raw, visceral energy of Go Your Own Way, a bitter anthem about betrayal and heartbreak. These songs, born from the ashes of their relationship, resonated deeply with audiences worldwide, transforming Rumors into a cultural phenomenon and a testament to the power of music to heal and to express the deepest, most complex human emotions. Even after their romantic relationship ended, Nicks and Buckingham continued to collaborate musically, their creative partnership enduring despite the lingering tension and emotional baggage between them. The friction, the undeniable chemistry, the push and pull of their creative dynamic became a defining characteristic of Fleetwood Mac, adding a layer of intensity and intrigue to their performances and their music. After her tumultuous breakup with Buckingham, Stevie Nicks found solace and creative inspiration in a brief but significant relationship with J.D. Souther, a prominent figure in the burgeoning country rock scene of the 1970s. Souther, already a successful songwriter, having penned hits for the Eagles, connected with Nicks on a deep artistic level. They shared a passion for crafting heartfelt lyrics and delivering emotionally charged performances, their connection transcending mere physical attraction. Their romance, though short-lived, was fueled by a mutual respect for each other's talent and a shared understanding of the unique challenges of navigating the music industry. However, the very industry that brought them together also presented significant obstacles, particularly for Nicks. The 1970s music scene was notoriously male-dominated, with female artists often relegated to the sidelines or defined solely by their relationships with male musicians. Nicks, determined to forge her own path, to be recognized for her talent and her artistry, chafed against these limitations. Her relationship with Souther, ironically, seemed to strengthen her resolve, highlighting the disparity in how male and female artists were perceived and treated within the industry. She used her growing influence to advocate for herself and other women in music, pushing back against the sexism and the double standards that permeated the industry. While their romantic relationship may have been brief, its impact on Nicks's artistic development was profound. Souther's musical expertise and his connections within the industry opened doors for Nicks, exposing her to new sounds, new collaborators, and new possibilities. Their partnership, both personal and professional, helped hone her unique voice as a songwriter and performer, setting the stage for her extraordinary solo career. After their split, Nicks channeled her experiences with Souther into her music, the themes of autonomy, strength, and the pursuit of artistic recognition, becoming increasingly prominent in her songwriting. As the embers of her romance with Souther faded, Stevie Nicks found herself drawn into a passionate and ultimately tumultuous affair with Mick Fleetwood, the charismatic drummer and driving force behind Fleetwood Mac. Their relationship, born amidst the band's meteoric rise to fame, was a whirlwind of intense emotions, creative sparks, and dramatic conflicts. Fleetwood Mac, in the late 1970s, was at the peak of its commercial success, the album Rumours having catapulted them to international stardom. But beneath the surface of their triumph, personal relationships were crumbling. Nicks had recently ended her long-term relationship with Lindsey Buckingham, and Fleetwood's marriage to Jenny Boyd was on shaky ground. Amidst this emotional turmoil, Nicks and Fleetwood found solace and comfort in each other's arms. Their affair, a closely guarded secret within the band, was passionate but also incredibly complicated. The lines between their personal and professional lives blurred, creating a volatile dynamic that both fueled their creativity and threatened to tear the band apart. The emotional roller coaster of their relationship infused Fleetwood Mac's music with a raw, authentic energy that resonated deeply with fans. But it also created immense tension within the band, forcing the other members to navigate the treacherous waters of their bandmates' romantic entanglement. For Lindsey Buckingham, witnessing his ex-lover embark on a new relationship with the band's leader was particularly difficult, adding another layer of complexity to the already fraught dynamics within Fleetwood Mac. Like many relationships born from such intense circumstances, Nicks and Fleetwood's affair wasn't built to last. But as the flames of passion subsided, a deep and enduring friendship emerged, a testament to their mutual respect and their shared commitment to the band and its music. They learned to navigate the complexities of their past romance, transforming their connection into a powerful force of creative collaboration and mutual support. In 1977, at the height of Fleetwood Mac's fame, Stevie Nicks embarked on a passionate romance with another music legend, Don Henley, the drummer and co-lead vocalist of the Eagles. They were kindred spirits, drawn together by their shared love of music, their magnetic stage presence, and their ability to channel raw emotion into their songwriting. They understood the pressures of fame, the temptations of the rock and roll lifestyle, and the challenges of maintaining a relationship in the public eye. But their intense connection, the very spark that ignited their romance, also proved to be its undoing. The demands of their respective careers, the constant touring and recording, and the ever-present scrutiny of the media created a volatile mix that strained their relationship to the breaking point. And then came a life-altering surprise. Stevie Nicks discovered she was pregnant. This unexpected news brought a wave of complex emotions and difficult decisions. Both Nicks and Henley were at crucial junctures in their careers, with demanding schedules and new albums on the horizon. The prospect of parenthood, while tempting, seemed incompatible with their current trajectories. After much soul-searching, Nicks made the agonizing decision to terminate the pregnancy. This deeply personal choice, made amidst the whirlwind of fame and the pressures of the music industry, had a profound impact on both Nicks and Henley. It marked a turning point in their relationship, a moment of shared loss that ultimately led to their separation. While their romance ended, the experience deeply influenced Nicks's songwriting. The themes of autonomy, strength, and the importance of self-discovery became even more prominent in her music, reflecting her own journey of navigating the complexities of love, loss, and the pursuit of her artistic dreams. Songs like Sarah and Storms are often interpreted as reflections on this pivotal period in her life. their haunting melodies and poignant lyrics resonating with the raw emotion of a woman grappling with the choices she had made and the path she had chosen. As Stevie Nicks embarked on her solo career, she forged a unique and influential partnership with Jimmy Iovine, a rising star in the music industry who would play a crucial role in shaping her distinctive sound. Iovine, known for his keen ear for talent and his innovative approach to music production, connected with Nicks during the making of her debut solo album, Belladonna. From the outset, their collaboration was fueled by a mutual respect for each other's artistry and a shared passion for pushing creative boundaries. Long hours spent in the recording studio, crafting and refining the songs that would define Nicks's solo career, blurred the lines between their professional and personal lives. Nicks found in Iovine not just a talented producer, but a kindred spirit, someone who understood her artistic vision and helped her bring it to life in ways she hadn't previously experienced. His influence on her music was profound, shaping the sound and style that would become synonymous with her solo work. Songs like Edge of 17 and in 1982, tragedy struck when Stevie Nicks' closest friend, Robin Anderson, was diagnosed with terminal leukemia during her pregnancy. Nicks, devastated by the news, dedicated herself to supporting her friend through her final days, their bond strengthened by shared grief and the knowledge that time was running out. Robin's husband, Kim Anderson, was also deeply affected by his wife's illness, and in the aftermath of her death, he and Nicks found solace and comfort in each other's company. Driven by a shared desire to honor Robin's memory and a perhaps misguided attempt to fulfill her dying wish that Nicks care for her son, they made the surprising decision to marry just 3 months after Robin's passing. The marriage, met with shock and concern by their friends and family, was a short-lived attempt to create a new family from the ashes of their shared loss. Nicks later admitted that the marriage was more about fulfilling a promise to her dying friend than about genuine romantic love. As the initial intensity of their grief subsided, the fundamental differences in their lifestyles and personalities became increasingly apparent. Nicks, accustomed to the freedom and excitement of her rock and roll lifestyle, struggled to adapt to the more traditional expectations of marriage and motherhood. Anderson, in turn, found it difficult to reconcile his own grief with the demands of Nicks's high-profile career. After just 8 months, they separated, their brief marriage a testament to the complexities of grief, the unpredictable nature of love, and the sometimes misguided attempts we make to find meaning and connection in the face of loss. Joe Walsh, the supremely talented guitarist of the Eagles, entered Stevie Nicks' life at a time when both were at the peak of their musical careers. Their connection, however, transcended the typical rock star romance. Nicks found in Walsh a true partner, a fellow artist who understood the pressures of fame and the challenges of navigating the often turbulent waters of the music industry. They shared a deep love for music, a passion for creating something meaningful and lasting, and a mutual respect for each other's talent and artistry. Walsh's influence on Nicks's music was profound. His guitar work, a perfect complement to her ethereal vocals and poetic lyrics, added a new dimension to her sound. He inspired her creatively, pushing her to explore new musical territories and experiment with different styles. And amidst the whirlwind of their careers, they found solace and support in each other's company, their bond strengthened by their shared experiences and their mutual understanding of the unique challenges of living life in the public eye. But their relationship, like so many others in Nicks's life, was ultimately challenged by the pressures of fame and their own personal demons. Both Nicks and Walsh struggled with addiction, their battles with drugs and alcohol adding another layer of complexity to their already volatile relationship. They supported each other through their struggles, finding strength and solace in their shared vulnerability. But eventually, they realized that to truly heal, to truly conquer their addictions, they needed to separate, to focus on their individual recoveries. The decision to end their romantic relationship was a painful one, a heartbreaking choice made out of love and a deep desire for each other's well-being. Despite the separation, their bond remained strong, their love transforming into a deep and enduring friendship. Years later, Nicks would describe Walsh as the love of her life, a man who had touched her heart and influenced her music in ways that no one else ever could. Stevie Nicks' romantic relationships, though often tumultuous and short-lived, have indelibly shaped her music and her artistry. She possesses a rare gift, a unique ability to transform her personal experiences, her joys and sorrows, her triumphs and heartbreaks into universally relatable songs that resonate with millions. Her lyrics, often deeply personal and intensely emotional, capture the essence of love, loss, longing, and the search for connection in a world that can often feel isolating and unforgiving. Her music is a tapestry woven from the threads of her own life, a testament to her resilience, her vulnerability, and her extraordinary ability to find beauty and meaning even in the darkest of times. And while the men who inspired her songs may have come and gone, their influence, their imprint on her heart and her music remains. A constant reminder of the enduring power of love and the transformative magic of art. What are your favorite Stevie Nicks songs inspired by her love life? Share your thoughts and memories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey through the music and the memories of Stevie Nicks, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more untold stories about the artists who shape our world.